Okay, I'm back. Want to make sure I'm back, make sure that no issues with the internet here. All right, let's do it.
Apologies for the wait. The preparations here are finally complete.
The twins even know how to activate this? Like, why would they know?
The Tower 2 is activated, but give the word and we will begin channeling the ether.
Very well then. Make it so.
Make it so.
The moment of truth.
No, it wasn't very much either. Comparatively to what it was before. Jesus Christ.
By the sisters!
Oriange, commence your invocations. 'Tis time to open our gate. A tear is beginning to form. Quickly, activate the brands.
Yo, where's Vritra? Figured that he'd be here by now.
Success. The gate is open, and the seal appears to be in place.
Let's see how well it holds.
What an enormous gate! Lord Goldbears will be eager to hear of this. So this is the promised land. The land of boundless ether.
I dare say the seal doth serve its purpose.
Here's Vritra. Let us go unto the void.
I see all proceedeth apace. Remarkable.
Indeed. Just this moment, a void scent emerged from the gate, by which we may safely assume it leads to the 13th.
I still have a problem with all of this void gate being open just
It's incredible.
because we can.
Truly incredible. Oh, what an honor it is to have been part of this historic achievement.
I don't know. There's a lot of hand
Heart
waving that
is an
generally goes on, but
understatement. None of this would have been possible without you and yours.
it's just it's a hand wave that feels bad, I guess is a good way to put it.
Our success has also served to solidify our understanding of cross-rift travel.
I mean, has it?
The Ascians rejoined reflections to the source by instigating elemental imbalances. These imbalances weakened the barrier between realities, causing the ether of a reflection to flood the source. But why is it that reflections are predisposed to rejoin the source? Why have they never merged with one another?
Thou art suggesting there is a unique property inherent to the source, one responsible for such an outcome.
Okay, are we getting a little bit more explanation now, finally?
I am. 'Tis my conclusion that, as the point of origin for the reflections, the source has an innate pull over them.
I mean, we kind of assumed that.
Hydaelyn, I believe, sought to suppress that pull, which is why she was created with the power of light, of stasis. Meanwhile, the power of darkness, of activity, reigns in the void. Hydaelyn's influence would naturally be weaker, and this manifested in the form of planar fissures.
Sure.
Working with this hypothesis, I set my sights upon where the pull was assessed to be strongest, and through our combined efforts, we succeeded in opening a gate to the void.
Okay, that's what we needed. They should have said that sooner, that because Zodiac had been bound here for so long, this location specifically was one of the weakest links between the worlds. They should have fucking said that, like, way, way, way sooner.
Now, I must stress, it was because we sought the void that we succeeded.
Right.
Pleased though I am to have my theory proven, the secrets of travel to other reflections still elude us.
The void is special because the other side is wants the void gate to be opened. Whereas a lot of other reflections are probably like nebulous, where it's like, it's like there's no like strength of void on the other side for most of them. Like strength of darkness like the void has.
Even so, in the reality that lies beyond the 8th umbral calamity, there are those who found a way to reach the first. I will not rest until I do the same.
Okay, I'm happy that they explained all this. I still have a problem that they fucking waited 3 hours into the fucking patch to explain this.
One step closer to fulfilling your dream, eh?
Just a step. Many more remain to be taken. Which further motivates me to forestall a void-sent invasion. So come, let us set forth, to find Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's plot.
Climb upon my back. I shall take us to the gate.
Sounds like Osetsu there.
As we did discuss prior, I shall see the alchemists safely home, then together with the Loporrits maintain vigil over the gate.
May the sisters watch over and keep you safe.
Ooh, here we go. Alright, this is where the cool shit starts.
Into the void once more.
Okay, now I had some goosebumps. Let's do this. Let's actually do something cool. It's still very odd. I don't understand what all these, like, ice particles are supposed to represent. I guess it's something to do with Hydaelyn, right? Crystals, maybe? Something tells me Golbez has something waiting for us right here. Maybe not. That void scent kind of seemed like this, that came through, seemed like this was a new thing. I mean, there's gonna be a fragment of Zodiark here, right? Maybe? Has Golbez, like, devoured it or something? Like Xenos wanted to? Oh boy.
This is the moon of the 13th.
Ooh, creepy music.
It is. Ever since the flood, it has been a sanguinary orb in the sky.
Interesting. This is probably from Final Fantasy
Void
IV.
scent. A rather more subdued reception than I had anticipated.
But unsurprising, given how jealously Golbez conceals the location of his domain. Still, we must remain on guard. One of his minions came through the gate, after all, and more may lie in wait.
I do not sense my sister. Where could she be? Where?
Steady, Vritra. We've barely arrived. Let us explore our surrounds before drawing conclusions.
Oh, come on. That's mean. Dragons are inherently very emotional. Let them vent out.
Yes. Thou art right.
This sounds like a Final Fantasy IV track.
I shall survey the moon from above.
See, that's a good idea.
Ground, I leave to you all.
Very good idea. Is this a new zone? No, it's just gonna be like a small area or something. Or maybe not even that. Just... No? Yeah, I can't mount here, I kind of figured. But it is a sizable, like, little area we can explore on the moon here. The grim shade of crimson. A consequence of the flood of darkness, perhaps. My lance will be ready should any more Golbez pawns appear. Yeah, there's the gate. That's cool. See, this is awesome. I love this. I love this. This needed to happen this patch has some real bad pacing problems. There's absolutely cool shit happening, but there's way too much fluff going on there, man. No matter how hard you strain your eyes, you spy no signs of life. In all directions extends a desolate waste without end. And yet we can still breathe here. No sign of a watcher or any Loporits. Perhaps they were swallowed up in the flood of darkness, or perhaps they never existed here. Yeah, I don't think they ever existed here. That'd be my guess. Oh yeah, maybe that's where we should go, where there's actual, like, signs of development of buildings. You hold your breath and attempt to catch the faintest noise. Save for the sound of your comrades, there is nothing. So far you have failed to find any clues as to Ashdaya's whereabouts. Perhaps Zero has noticed something you've missed. Yeah, I wonder. Like, this is not that hard to find. It's pretty obvious. It's the one, like, defining feature of the moon and this terrain that we're at is this giant hole. Maybe we should look there. Textures again. Ugh.
The chasm has caught your attention as well.
Cool camera angles, though. Hell yeah.
There's some manner of structure below. Worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, where else are we gonna go?
I too sense something here. This pit much resembles the cradle of darkness on our moon, where Zodiac was once imprisoned. If this place serves the same function, then a fragment of his power must have been sealed in the depths.
Yep. Golbez has a portion of
Strange, though.
Zodiac.
When Zodiac perished in the Source, I presumed that every aspect of him was thus unmade, and his power scattered. But it's unmistakable. The darkness that permeates this abyss. Could a trace of him yet remain? Or is it something else?
Why not both?
I hear thee, sister. I hear thee.
Oh no. No. He's gonna do something rash. This is not good.
Climb on, my friends. Astaya is here, within this chasm.
Is that a surprise? I don't think so. That's what I would have expected. Ooh, what are the developments? What are we gonna learn? I'm very intrigued. There she is.
Throne King. Call Na
entrusted with Ajdaya's eye, were you not?
Duh. Good call. Whose voice is that? That sounds like you stole it almost.
Oh, walk home, Urta.
Or is that Zero, maybe?
Li Tao An King sees DS is home in Fesk. Wan ik has in an Ka an Fesk West.
Seth es lis, na fesk on, ner no real ax. Esk es, I nesh, I gol ak. So this is indeed Golbez's domain. Kis arn in.
Es fil ud in.
Sis? Esk dir amtar.
Then much time has passed indeed. How would you know that?
For war Meradarn I an. Les I kol an. Zdis sword kai ros an. Ke ul ke darn.
Nar tal king in I. Athan dran. Es. I'll call es in. Hes udlar. Ses razathan luan. Snoson an.
Ta hes an elgol. Ses kidir in an. Kat.
I was wondering if this was going to be the case. She willingly allowed him to capture him.
Es an stra in sorn.
What now, then? Does this great worm intend to remain a captive meal for all eternity, not daring to test her chains?
Ern el, I mis head in ud.
Attempted a courage of immortal and thou art graceless as Nidhogg. Golbez did weave the spell, and so his defeat should serve to unravel it. Would it suffice as a show of spirit were I to reveal what I know of the villain?
Now there's a start. So, what can you tell us?
I was not expecting this, where we get to talk to her before fighting Golbez.
Asif tar no gol in. Do es I nesh I gol sorn. Ka som mo skom lesam an. Som du orta sis.
Oh?
Well, you heard her. Shall we look into this spot near and dear to our enemy's heart?
It's a big throne, holy shit. There's still something going on here, right? He saved Ajdaya. Yes, he took advantage of her. And she's still right to want him dead, but at the same time, Not like why would he save her, but like what else? There's a nugget there of something happening. Here we go. The others have already begun searching for clues. Let us do the same. Oh, I forgot I can't mount. Ugh. Nothing here. Is it up there, maybe? I have only performed a cursory search, but I doubt there's anything of note further west. Alright. Oh, Vucho's here. I could not discern a structure of any kind from above. Whatever this place or object might be, Golbez hath hidden it well. It's right behind you, you dum-dum. A glint from beneath the rock catches your eye. It's like a secret doorway or something?
Did you find something?
Maybe a portal? Oh, a crystal.
A memoria. But whose?
Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is where we learn that this Golbez is one of those two people that Zero talked about earlier. The soldier and the mage. It's probably the mage. Golbez is the soldier. The knight. Yeah. Yeah, here we are. I guess that's the night.
You have lied, pillaged, and murdered.
Durante.
Have you anything to say in your defense?
What is this? Who is Durante?
No. Every one of them got what they deserved. Trusting fools. Like you would-be heroes. Aye. You do well to keep a close eye on each other. It always ends the same way. A knife in the back. And better to have the handle towards your hand. You'll see! Oh, yes. You will.
Death may our soul find salvation.
I can't bring myself to pray for the unrepentant. You're a nobler man than I.
This is Golbez. That's his voice. Come now, we are all shaped by these dark times more than we could care to admit. I choose to believe that, had these men known peace and plenty, they would not have been consumed by mistrust and avarice.
Victims of the Contra Memoria, then. Like so many others. But we will end it.
That's totally Fortuno, but also, why the hell aren't they giving this person whose memory we're seeing, why don't they have a voice? There's something big about the fact they do not have a voice. Who the fuck is this? Is it an Ascian? No. No. Maybe it is an Ascian.
Thank you. I shudder to imagine what might have happened if you hadn't dealt with the Dark Ones.
That's Euless. Maybe it is an Ascian, because maybe this Ascian is trying their last-ditch effort to stop the world from completely devolving into darkness or something. I don't know. There she is. Who is that?
Oh, her? She's like you, I hear. Hunts Memoriates taken by darkness.
Well, well. A kindred spirit. Perhaps we will finally have a new comrade.
Yeah. There we go. I knew this was coming.
No. I've no interest in working with others. Much less someone who looks as suspicious as you.
Is that so?
If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
Even when we share the same goal, we can't overcome the mistrust. Such is the way of things, the wisdom of our era.
Only if precious few Memoriates remain who cling to the light, would that we could have won her over.
We'll make do, old friend. We have accomplished much already, and another person may well have been more of a hindrance than help.
Who the fuck is this? Like, this is obviously Golbez, but who the fuck is it that's...
Now then, our work here is finished.
I'm baffled right now.
His Majesty has summoned us, so let us not delay. To Baron.
To Baron. That's the city, I believe, right? They mentioned a city at some point. This is interesting.
Had another vision of the past, did you?
I saw you.
What? I was in it.
It was the two people you rejected.
It's them. The pair I met in that village. Which means the one sealed in this memoria is...
There he is. More answers.
So, you have come. You, who would oppose our crusade.
Tranquil.
We still don't know who this person is. Oh no, it is Golbez. Oh. They both sounded like Golbez.
I know you.
Okay.
Is that so? From the world before, I dare say. 'Tis impressive enough that you have managed to retain your mortal form. But to remember your past besides...
Yeah, it's weird though. The other human that was there sounded like him too, Golbez. Maybe it was the same person.
But that is of no moment. You are the Memoriate who vanquished my minions. Correct.
And what if I am?
Then... I would bid you join me. As a child of our world and slave to the wheel, fight with me for the salvation of all our souls.
Fight with you? More like fight as your pawn. It isn't me you want, but my power. And if I don't obey, you'll bind me like you bound that dragon. But no more. I refuse to be bound ever again. I fight only for myself, and for those in whom I trust. My friends.
I see. A pity. It is for the dragon that you have come, yes? When first you appeared, I thought simply to remove a threat to our plan. Never did I imagine that you would reach this place and gift me a golden opportunity.
Task in.
Long as it has been imprisoned, this dragon has grown feeble and weak, its spirit extinguished. Your coming has served to rekindle her forgotten hope. Her yearning to be free, to return home. That is the key to our deliverance.
Dynamis? Yeah, the darkness seeps in. This is kind of what I was expecting.
The darkness is ravaging her. She's becoming a void scent.
Archer! Smash!
Rise, O shadow dragon, and obey.
This is kind of revealed in the promotional stuff. I'm not super happy about that either. It's cool. It's cool as shit. Yeah. It's sad that it has such a sad ending. For Vricha, especially.
Kill him.
What? Whoa. No. No. Please do not kill Vritra.
Damn you!
Yeah, they'll take care of the Void Senate. I'll kill the
Keep our
Golbez.
guests occupied.
Oh, Vritra, no.
Save her, I beg thee. Save my sister.
I feel so bad for Vritra.
Before darkness swallowed the world, I fought tirelessly in a war without end. The experience taught me to discern the strong, that dragon, and you.
Ooh, music.
Come. Face me.
Sure. I need no invitation.
Accursed light.
I was hoping actually he might recognize that magic being that was an Ascian magic.
Who have ever basked in its warmth could never understand our envy, our agony.
So he is one-dimensional, or very shallow.
Will not deny us our release.
Sounds like he just fell to the darkness. Okay, let's fucking kill him. Wait, cast Deus. I definitely think I still like Rubigante's theme better. This was cool. But it's a little, I don't know. I don't want to say the word generic, but it's basically, if I expected a fight against a Void Knight, this is kind of what I would expect to hear. Alright. Hopefully it won't take too long. I know it's early, but... I like that. I like the prelude theme worked into that. That's really cool. Exit to the Red Moon. So we can still see the... I wonder... Well, I was about to say we can still see the constellations. I think we can. I think those are the same constellations. And it would make sense, right? Because the only thing that's been sundered has been our planet. It hasn't been like the whole rest of the universe. So it's nothing that would... or should, like, affect what stars we can see, really. This sounds like something else. I can't think of what it is, though. That's why I think I'm not a huge fan of this. It's very, quote-unquote, again, generic, in the most kindest words possible, generic. Like, it's not bad, it's just, I've heard this before. There we go. Let's see what we got. So, Dragon's gonna cut off portions of the platform, probably, kind of like the Warrior Light, Elidibus, Knight in Black Golbez, cool.
Expect no mercy. To destroy you, I shall bring my all to bear. Come, warriors from beyond the rift. If you would oppose our crusade, then come. But know that none shall deny us salvation. This place shall be your tomb.
Terrastorm.
I will free us from the wheel.
Okay, definitely getting some lag. Oh god.
Where my Rhine-kissed blades.
Arctic Assault.
I will suffer no obstacles. No matter the foe, I will stay the course. Let lightning surge!
Binding Cold.
Such is your power. Come forth, my servant of shadow.
We're summoning face transition.
So
Yeah.
dark and hero's blade, I bring my people liberation.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool.
You shall know true terror! Dragon, hear me and obey.
Dire Shadow.
Crush them.
Something's going on.
Bathe them in black flame. My meteors will extinguish your light.
Okay.
A raging gale to rend you asunder. If you would oppose our crusade, then come. But know that none shall deny us salvation. This place shall be your tomb. I will free us from the wheel. Where my Rhine-kissed blades, I will suffer no obstacles. No matter the foe, I will stay the course. Let lightning surge! Such is your power. Come forth, my servant of shadow! With abyssal dark and hero's blade, I bring my people liberation!
Alright. I mean, this is a pretty straightforward fight. We died in phase 2, but I think that's not hard. I had a pretty good understanding of what was happening.
You shall know true terror! Dragon, hear me and obey. Crush them! Bathe them in black flame! My meteors will extinguish your light! A raging gale to rend you asunder! Look to the heavens for your doom! You wretch! Come forth, my servant of shadow! Let lightning surge! A raging gale to rend you asunder! Dragon, hear me and obey. Look to the heavens for your doom. Where my rime-kissed blades. This place shall be your tomb. Crush them! Render unto me your all! My meteors will extinguish your light! Come forth, my servant of shadow! Let lightning surge! A raging gale to rend you asunder! Begone! Dragon, hear me and obey! Look to the heavens for your doom! Where my rime-kissed blades! This place shall be your tomb! Crush them! Render unto me your all! My meteors will extinguish your light! Come forth, my servant of shadow! Let lightning surge! raging gale to rend you asunder. Be gone! My power.
Okay, that took longer than should have. Healer's not LBing.
Even my blade. So, this is the limit of my defiance.
Okay. I'm still a little confused. I mean, they're going to explain, I'm sure, a lot of it, but I figured that something else was going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen with Ashdaya now.
Are you all right?
Here we go. Zodiark.
What's happening?
At last, the moment is at hand. You may have bested me, but not quickly enough. Too late will you look to the chasm. You've won the battle, but I win the war.
Stop this. I beg of thee, let her go.
Darkness made manifest once abided in the depths of this abyss, until one day it dispersed in a haze of ether. In the absence of the great flow, that ether has nowhere to return. And so it has coalesced, giving rise to a mighty void scent. Now feast. Feast upon this dragon and its ardent longing for home with it.
I'm very confused. So, Zodiark's shard broke out, made a huge void scent, and that's it? There's just a big void scent?
From the convergence of ancient and newborn, an entity without equal shall emerge, one who shall tear down the barrier between worlds.
Okay, so the void's going to creep
On
into
you,
ours.
who shall deliver us from eternal damnation, I bestow the name of a hero of Eld.
Durante.
Zeromus, awaken!
Zeromus, okay. Which is this is the thing in Final Fantasy IV. I know it's a thing, but okay.
No matter how powerful, a void scent can be sealed in Memoria.
I don't know about that. This isn't a normal one. This is Zodiac, right? Oh, that's Durante's crystal.
Damn it. It's too strong.
Our warding scales may not hold. Not against a void scent born of Zodiac's ether.
We must retreat. Everyone to me.
I didn't think he'd actually have a sensible thing like that. Okay, okay. Cool. Absolutely. But at the same time, I'm still very confused. Huh. Curse you, Golbez. Poor Vritra. It's very odd. Yeah, and this still leaves a huge question: is what the fuck Rubicante was talking about? A singular jewel in Golbez's plans. Like, Golbez seems very, very comically just stereotype evil. And now we just have a giant void gate. I guess it's sealed, right? We have to seal it. But it's like, it's obvious, like, they're just gonna go through there and break through it. Like, that's absolutely what's going to happen. Yeah, the void gate's just sitting there. I don't know, man. This is a very weird development in the story that, you know, it's really hard to draw too much of a judgment on until it's like continued in the next patch leading up to 7.0, but as it stands right now, I am baffled and confused as to what the hell they're planning to do, because this patch on its own does not sit well with me. It's very, very, very weird and just not, and it's unlike anything else in this game. Maybe since ARR, in terms of just, it just doesn't make sense why they would be doing the things they're doing. In terms of just, it's very blanket face, just evil for evil. Until 7.5. I have to imagine Zeromus is going to be the next trial. Megaduda. I have to imagine that it's going to be the next trial, because there's no way they're going to make an entire expansion around that. That seems wildly, like, lame, in my opinion. Like, that's the ultimate, like, feeling I have, is that they're taking something with, like, a lot of promise to it, and they're just doing the most generic kind of thing, and it feels pretty lame by comparison to everything else they've done in this game. So, yeah. It's not a good feeling. It doesn't help that this patch was just paced horribly. Something that I thought they actually had a better grip on and were better at, but I guess not. Yeah, the problem I have, like, saving his people is, like, there's no, these the Void Scent haven't been personalized enough. They're like, it's not that they're just monsters, it's just that they're not, it's, you can't relate to them very well. You can relate to Zero, but they're not like, there's like none others Void Scent even close to Zero. Maybe Golbez, right? And the Four Fiends, but it's just, it's very hard to have any kind of, like, view whatever Golbez was doing as anything but pure maniacal evil. I don't know, man. This is a bummer, man. This is a bummer. I think a lot of people were, especially after 6.2, very high-spirited in terms of, like, hopeful for what the patches and the new story was going to be. 6.3 was good, but it still had, you know, it was still a little bit kind of dry and there wasn't a whole lot there. 6.4 just feels like it doesn't match up with what most people's expectations are going to have been. I'm just left with this feeling of, like, oh, really, we're doing this in my mouth? Like, it just doesn't seem great. You know, I'm not writing it off completely, but given this moment, I'm not very excited. My hype and excitement for the story going forward has been lowered, for damn sure. I think at this point, my biggest hope lies in, okay, well, I hope that we can tie this story up, and it's got a somewhat satisfying thread that leads to what 7.0 is going to be. I hope this story does not continue into 7.4, like directly continue into 7.4. I just, yeah. Not 7.4, 7.0. I just don't know what to expect, really. That's not true. I kind of know what to expect at this point, based on the tone that they're presenting here. There's nothing surprising or... Well, this was surprising, you know why? Because it subverted everybody's expectations that they were going to do something creative, and this seems like generic as all fuck. And that's not... I don't think FF players are genuinely used to that. I hope they do something here at the end. Like, obviously they will. They'll have some kind of wrapping up of this, but I don't know, man. I'm in a weird spot right now mentally with this story.
Do you remember Ciriato and Farfarello? The cowardly pair of Voidsent that dwelled in my domain? Ciriato devoured Farfarello, and in so doing he inherited an all-consuming fear of Barbariccia. For as you know, when a Voidsent is devoured, it doesn't simply cease to be. Its soul persists within the devourer, and when a Voidsent dies, all the souls that harbored may break free to become individual entities once more. That is to say, by defeating Zeromus, we may yet save Azdaja.
So she'll always be like a shadow dragon, I guess? But she won't necessarily be controlled?
And to make certain that we do, we must remind her of who she is. When the time comes, you must call to her. Call with all your being.
Thy words give me heart, Zero. Thou hast my gratitude.
Then it's settled. Our objective is to defeat Zeromus. While it is unsettling that a Voidsent could be born of Zodiac's ether, its very nature may render it susceptible to the brands that once contained him. Did Urianger have aught to say?
Pretty much the same thing, yeah.
I see. If the seal may not hold for long, then haste is paramount.
Couldn't we just let it come to the source and strike it down here?
Doing so would consign Azdaja's soul to the ethereal sea. Any attempt to ensure her survival demands that we deal with Zeromus in the 13th.
I could barely go near it. Never mind land a blow. So thick was the shroud of darkness. How do you propose we fight such a foe?
Simple. Against impenetrable darkness, we must wield resplendent light. And it just so happens, there is a world replete with light.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, I like that.
The question of how we will harness that light, you may leave to me. With our recent discoveries and proven techniques, as well as the aid of comrades near and far, I have faith that we will find a way. But only if I begin my work at once. Rest up while you can, for there will be much to do when I return.
It wouldn't do to be idle while our esteemed sorceress labors tirelessly. I shall be training if you have need of me.
Wait. Allow me to join you. I must become stronger for what lies ahead.
Fine by me. Come on then.
I shall not pass my time wallowing in despair. Using my vessel, I shall attend what preparations I may.
Okay. That's a cool revelation. It's like, okay, we're gonna pit the first and the power of the light in the first towards the 13th. Okay, give me something. Like, this is so fucking, like, this is like super generic old school RPG. I figured he would have been consumed by Zeramus.
Zeromus is risen, but not yet at full strength. It will take time before the fiend is able to breach the veil. But what is another moment on this long journey I have endured? It remains as fresh as if it were yesterday.
Okay.
Old friend, the memory of your passing and the pain.
Yeah, so this is actually who we're fighting against. That's the sword he has. And he took the armor from the other person. That makes sense. Totally makes sense. He has his voice.
As I promised you then, I promise you now. They shall sing of Golbez, the hero who shattered the wheel and brought salvation to the world.
So this is Durante, actually. It still doesn't tell me much. It's still an incredibly generic plot. This is not. I didn't like this patch. This story patch, MSQ. Let's hope. From Light's embrace to Shadow's deep, a world to save, an oath to keep. Okay. Yeah, I feel very mixed about that whole thing. I feel very mixed about it. No, I don't feel mixed. I don't like it. I just don't. I feel very let down. Not very let down. I feel let down in the sense that there was a lot of promise, and I feel like they're just doing something pretty generic and not that interesting. So yeah, it's disappointing is I think the best way I can put it.